I thought I would do a little, what am I doing here? Face of the day video. I was finally able to find the limited edition Maybelline duochrome color tattoos in Walgreens the other day, and I love cream shadows and I love duochromes, so even if they weren't the most opaque things in the world, I just had to get them. So I thought I'd share the first look that I've done using them, and I picked up 3 and I used all 3 in this look. So if you're interested, then keep on watching. So the first thing I did was prime my lids with Benefit Stay Don't Stray lid primer, with the hopes that the extra kind of concealer-ish coverage that it has would help the vibrancy on the color tattoos, since I knew they were kind of sheer. So on my lids I used the Color Tattoo in Seashore Frosts, and this is a kind of light blue, not light blue, but a sheer blue with a peachy gold shimmer. In my inner corner I used the Color Tattoo in Waves of White, and this is a white. This is probably the strongest duochrome of the ones that I picked up, and it has a very kind of blue sheen to it, but in some lighting it looks pink, so that's fun. I have a star powder, I think, from Makeup Forever that is white with, it's a white looking base, but the shimmer is purple? Yeah, I think so. And I have a shadow in a Tarina Tarantino palette that is white, that the shimmer is pink. So I wanted something that was a little bit different, that wasn't like one of the duochromes I already have. On my lower lash line, I have the Color Tattoo in Cool Crush. This one is the least duochromy of the ones that I picked up. You can see something in the jar, but it doesn't really translate to the lids. And it's a lot more of a sparkle-based shimmer as opposed to just a regular shimmer. So it's a little, it looks a little more kind of chunky. And if you get it on your fingers and kind of spread it around, it will spread more sparkles than just a shine. To keep the duochrome theme going, I went with an Urban Decay highlight on my cheeks. I didn't put any blush on, and I don't have any foundation on, so I'm just kind of relying on the pinkness, the natural redness of my cheeks to be my blush. And this, which is a, well, I should have mentioned this. This one is a pink duochrome, so it's white but with a pink shimmer. You can't really see it in the pot too much, especially with all the little dagger marks in there. On my lips, I also just kept going. I was duochrome bad. I don't use lip pencils very often, but I used this one the other day. It's from Sephora. It's the Nano lip pencil in Candid Candy? Yes. So it's a very light pink. In general, I have a hard time wearing light pink lipsticks just because the texture issues with my lips, and I just have a hard time finding a color that works. But this one really kind of mutes out my lip color, gives me a nice light pink. And then I topped it with my favorite L'Oreal Color Riche lip gloss in the Mystic Shine. So this is kind of a purpley shimmer to go over this. One thing I will note though is it kind of broke up the color of the lip liner right there. So now the boring stuff. All I did was use a concealer, the Makeup Forever Full Cover Concealer in shade number 1 on my spots, around my nose, on my nose, and on a little bit of my cheeks, just to take away any sort of that kind of broken capillary looking situation. For my brows, I use the uemura Hard Formula Hard 9. This is in Seal Brown. On my tightline, I use the Urban Decay 24/7 Liner in Whiskey. To set my brows, I use the Model in a Bottle Long Lasting Eyebrow Sealer. Oh, that's kind of gross. You can see where the kind of brow colors have collected. instead of like in a gel where it will normally kind of just change the color, it's like all the little powders have settled into a sludge. That's kind of gross. Never noticed that before. Under my eyes, I use this Guerlain Precious Light Rejuvenating Illuminator, and this is in shade 01. And mascara, Great Lash, Maybelline Great Lash in dark brown. Dark brown. I'm liking this mascara more and more. And I just wanted to mention really quickly the brushes that I used. Oh, I also used a powder on the center of my face, which I should have redone before I did this video because I'm looking kind of shiny again. Anyway, to apply that powder, I used this Too Faced powder brush, and this is from that Teddy Bear 5-piece kit. It's so soft, so soft. I think it's the softest brush I have. And the powder I used was the Lorac Wet Dry powder. No, it was the Sonia Kashuk Bare Minimum Pressed Powder in Translucent Fair. That's the ticket. For my concealer, for the spots, I just kind of dabbed on my concealer with my fingers, but for the larger areas, I used the Real Techniques contour brush just because it's a little fluffier than a buffing brush or foundation brush. And that concealer is really thick, so I thought it would work well, and it seemed to work well. So, and it's smaller size-wise. Whatever. To apply the cream highlight, no surprise here, I used a stippling brush, and it's from Real Techniques, and it's the stippling brush. So it's kind of funny, it kind of made the texture of the cream highlight kind of into a mousse because it had so many holes in it. Poor thing, I should probably not stab it so much with this brush. I applied the Seashore Frosts with this Urban Decay, I think it's just a shadow brush. This must have come in the Naked palette. I was just looking for a flat synthetic brush, and this is one of the few that I have. And I also used the 24/7 blending brush from Urban Decay, which I did buy separately. It's really stiff, which I like for blending out, smudging out liner, as well as this. I just took the Seashore Frost up into the crease. I use this, as well as I use this to apply the cream highlight to my brow bone area. So on the eyes, you can see the kind of duochrome of the sheer blue and peachy gold. So the inner corner is that Waves of White, which is a lot stronger, much more of a bold look, and then just kind of under the eyes is where I have the Cool Crush. And I don't know if you can see here my cheeks. It looks a little stronger in person, but basically it's just like they look like skin, but then at an angle you get a really strong kind of pink highlight. So that's it for my face of the day. Let me know if you want any more information about the Maybelline Color Tattoos or anything else I'm wearing. Oh, and if you notice, I have some stripes on my face. I am doing an updated foundation swatching post on my blog, so if you are curious about, look out for that. I will probably also have a video just with the pictures included, and because it's showing the foundation and the right color in a video. It's a little trickier than getting it all color corrected properly in a video, so hopefully that will be helpful for anyone else pale, really pale out there. Anyway, I'm rambling. I will see you soon, guys. Thanks for watching.